A very good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Today is the second session of this reasoning in this particular batch where we are having sessions for RBI, right? So I thought that, okay, first let's understand that what are the most important topics that we have to do, we have to be thorough with because we know the syllabus is huge and reasoning has a very high weightage, right? So it's the best approach to focus most on the most important topics, right? There are few topics which have a very high weightage, so we will be talking more about that, and we will be having sessions on that as well. Okay, so chalo, let's quickly start the session here. But before that, guys, one small request to everybody, that is, please share the stream once with your friends as well so that they know that the class has started. And yes, a very very merry Christmas to everybody. I wish that Santa fulfills all your wishes and your wishes come true in here. So, chalo, let's quickly have a look at the topics that we have seen in RBI in the past 3 years, right? So, 21, 22, and 23. Sapna, very good morning. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. But before that, I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard, and also you must have subscribed to the official channel. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से कर लो. Okay. And also we have this particular mentorship batch for all those who are targeting RBI Grade B for 2024. You can see that we have Anil Tadimeti. He will be guiding you. He will be your super mentor who got AIR, that is All India Rank 1. So get mentored by him directly, okay, so that you can absolutely use the same tricks and tips that he used to have this particular kind of a rank, isn't it? So mentorship sessions, one-to-one mentorship sessions you will be getting the study groups guided by him, as well as you will be getting a customized study plan and you can track your progress. Even the mentor will be tracking your progress on every step, right? And as well interview guidance from retired RBI officials you will be getting. Okay, so check it out. It's a very good personalized mentorship program if you are targeting RBI Grade B for 2024. Also, we have this complete batch, that is regulatory super elite, which gives you the access to everything, whether it is mock test, topic wise test, notes, current affairs capsule, the sessions, the recorded sessions for quant reasoning English, the video lectures for other regulatory exams. Everything is included in here, and it's not just about RBI. It is for RBI, SEBI, Nabard. So any exam you are targeting, any regulatory exam you are targeting, you can go for the regulatory super elite. And to have extra 5% discount, you can use my coupon code Nikita. Kshitij, very good morning. Good morning, everybody. Chalo, so let's first understand that what are the most important topics and what weightage did we see in the past 3 years, right? I hope most of you must be preparing for RBI here. So you can see the maximum weightage, like in the banking exams also, the maximum weightage here was on the seating arrangement and puzzles, right? You can see we had some 29 questions in the previous year, right? You can see 14 questions from seating arrangement, and then we had 15 questions from the puzzles, right? So 29 questions in 2023. In 22, you can see we have 30, and here we have 23. So you can see we have 60 questions for 60 marks, isn't it? Now, out of 60 questions, if you have 30 or 29 questions, that means you can understand that 50% of the paper, it's puzzles and seating arrangement itself. So we have to focus a lot on this particular topic, isn't it? Then the next most important topic is your critical reasoning. You can see here 9 questions in 23, 12 questions in 22, and 12 questions in 21. So again, a very high weightage, right? So you can see, let's say 60 questions, so 1 by 5, isn't it? So 1 by 5 means again 20% of the paper was how much? Critical reasoning, right? So CR is how much? It's 20%. Around 20% of it is critical reasoning. Similarly, we have syllogisms every time, and you will see that generally syllogism is the reverse kind of question, right? So we will be having sessions for reverse syllogism. Today we have taken questions from the memory based paper, and I have taken the reverse syllogism as well, right? So don't worry. Then we had alphanumeric series in 23, 21, 22. We did not have inequality. This is a easy question, but generally you will see that it is not direct one. It is coded inequality, right? So RBI Grade B has only one paper for reasoning exam. So that means you can understand that it will have all the mains topic as well. And it is going to be moderate to difficult level. So out of 60 questions, doing 20, 25 questions is also sometimes considered a very difficult task, right? It may be possible that you are able to do only 25, 26 questions, right? So if you are good with the reasoning section, absolutely you can score well, 30, 35 also aram se aa sakte hain. But you have to strategize well that which are the topics which you have to do. Similarly, data sufficiency is again very important. You can see 4 questions, 5 questions here. So it again has a high weightage. So after seating arrangement puzzles, you can see we have critical reasoning, then we have data sufficiency, input output. Every time you will have 5 questions, so again a high weightage here. Then coding, decoding, blood relation, direction sense, ranking and order. How many questions in pre-mam reasoning section, Sapna? Here we have 60 questions, right? So it's there only in the first paper. The second paper is completely your other finance and stuff, right? Finance and management stuff. The reasoning section, 60 questions, 60 marks, is there only in the grade B phase 1. Okay, it's there only in the phase 1, it's not there in phase 2. Okay, so here you can see the highest weightage is on puzzles and seating arrangement, followed by critical reasoning, then you have input output, then you have data sufficiency and other topics here. Okay, so half of the paper is puzzles and seating arrangement only. So you can see here, this is the 2023 paper. Okay, this is complete 2023 paper. You can see almost every question here is either difficult or moderate, right? There is no easy question as such. Some of the questions can be said to be easy, like the reverse syllogism, because even if you take the time here, more time lete hai, but you will be able to find the answer. That is the easy question, right? So here you can see these were the topics, that is circular arrangement based on blood relation, a very difficult topic. Floor based puzzle, a better easy question. Double row linear arrangement, okay, better. Unknown number of person, this is also moderate. Schedule based puzzle, again a moderate one. Tabular puzzle, again moderate. Designation based puzzle, again depends on the type of difficulty. है ना? So you can see this is your puzzles and seating arrangement. 29 questions from here of difficult, moderate to difficult level. Then you can see we have reverse syllogism. Generally you will see in this exam that you get reverse syllogism. Sometimes you may get normal syllogism questions as well. Then inequality, data sufficiency and other topics here. You can see the difficulty level as well, isn't it? Now for 23 and 22 and 21, you can see that the number of easy questions is not that high, isn't it? You can see 6 questions in 23, 5 questions in 22, 21 may 5 questions. So easy questions, you have to find these easy questions and first attempt those. Then comes the moderate. So most of the questions you can see are of moderate level. So 27 questions are moderate in here, isn't it? Similarly, 15 questions here and 10 questions here. In this also 27, then 40 and then 45, isn't it? So you can see that in the examinations, mostly you will see that it is not something that is very easy, isn't it? Easy में बहुत कम questions है, rather it is generally moderate or more towards the difficult side. Like in 22 and 21, if you see, the most of the paper is difficult, isn't it? 40 and 45 questions in here. So it's a difficult paper in 22 and 21. यहाँ पर तब भी you have some 27 and 6, that is 33 questions are on the easy to moderate side and 27 on the difficult. But you will see that yes, it is a good paper. It is not very easy. It is a good paper, moderate level paper, right? And we will understand that when we see the memory based paper. So chalo, let's have few questions which we have taken from the memory based paper for today. So the first question is there on your screen. Now these type of single questions here and there you may have, like this particular question you have, right? So solve this quickly and let's see how this particular question is to be done. Try this out. Let's see what is the answer. Chalo check karo jaldi se. So this is one of the easy questions that we had in the last year. Okay, so the answer is K. Chalo, let's try it out. So what has to be done here? You have to change every vowel after K to the third consonant after it. Okay, good morning, Palak. So what is given? Change every vowel after K. So you can see A is not after K, your E is after K and O is after K. So O has to be changed to the third consonant after it. So O, M and O, P, Q, R. So O will become R, U, VWX. That means U becomes X. A remains as it is, right? So A does not change. And every consonant to previous letter. So you can see we will have F, we will have K, we will have R, we will have a S, we will have a M, we will have a A here. And this will be your Q, this will be your X, right? Now what happens is you have to delete the letters that appear more than once and vowels if left. Okay, so you can see here what has to be done. You can see that whatever is coming twice, you have to delete that. Okay, you can see that F, it is not coming twice. K, is it coming twice? No. A, is it coming twice? Yes, so you will remove your A's in here. R, yes, it is coming twice, so you will remove R's also. Then you have your X, which is coming twice, so X is also removed, isn't it? So what is remaining here? You can see F, K, S, M and Q, isn't it? So this is remaining. So what is exactly in between? The question is which letter is there exactly in between. So which of the following letter will come in the middle of the newly formed word? So you can see we have your S, which is exactly in between. So the answer to this question will be S. I hope this is clear. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. So you can see the answer here will be S. Okay. Are we clear, guys? Please let me know. ये समझ में आया सबको? So you had to delete the letters which appear more than once. Okay, चलो, everybody clear with this question? ठीक है, चलो, we'll go to the next question. Next question on your screen. So first of all, this is a input output question, a very easy question here. You have to tell me what is the logic. The logic is very easy. Okay, so tell me what is the logic for this particular arrangement. क्या है logic यहाँ पर? Anybody logic? स्टेप वन देखो, देखो स्टेप वन में क्या हो रहा है. विच थिंग्स आर मूविंग इन हियर. यू कैन सी द वर्ड वुंड हैज मूव्ड and similarly the number 28 has moved, isn't it? Now why is it moving every time, right? Which word is moving every time or which number is moving every time? Where is the word moving, where is the number moving? So that is the logic that we need to understand, isn't it? So what is the logic here? Which number is being picked up and which word is being picked up? सो इफ यू सी इन स्टेप नंबर वन, अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में जो वर्ड लास्ट आए उसे पहले लिखना है. डिजिट स्मॉलर इन लास्ट आफ्टर -1. एब्सोल्युटली. सो -1 नहीं, +1 हुआ है सपना. यू कैन सी हियर दैट वी हैव टेकन द वर्ड्स इन द रिवर्स अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर. ठीक है, Z to A हम जा रहे हैं. So you can see the word that appears last in the alphabetical series that has been put towards the right and left end, and the number, the last alphabet here, हाँ double arrangement है बिल्कुल पलक. So you can see the last alphabet has been done +1, isn't it? So this is reverse alphabetical order. First तो ये है कि reverse alphabetical order है ना? So we have a reverse alphabetical order and last alphabet +1. Okay, last alphabet +1, that is what is done, and this is placed the leftmost, है ना? ये किया है हमने words के साथ. So you can see wound has been written at the left side with D changing to E. है ना? Similarly, you can see we have erased 47, 92, limbo, 36, prove, 85, hasty. 28 is missing here, 63 cards and 29. Now, where is 29? You can see we have taken the smallest alphabet, smallest number, isn't it? So, you can understand the numbers are being picked up in the increasing order, isn't it? So, numbers in the increasing order, okay? Increasing order here or ascending order, you can say the smallest number is being picked up every time, and we are doing n plus 1, that is we are adding 1 to it, and also we are placing it towards the right end here, isn't it? So this is what is done for the number smallest number plus 1, absolutely. So you can see here that we have taken wound here and we have taken 28 plus 1, that is 29. Again, you can see out of the remaining words, which is the last word as per the alphabetical order. So P is the one which we will have, right? So you can see prove को हमने यहाँ पर left most में लिखा है, and prove has changed to E, has changed to F, E plus 1, isn't it? Similarly, in the numbers also, you can see we have 37. From where is 37 coming? That is your 36 plus 1, isn't it? So 36 plus 1, easy one, absolutely. So this was step 2. Step 3, again you can see limbo को किया है change. So you can see after P we have the next one which is your L, है ना, in the this one series. So limbo has been changed O to P, and similarly 47 to 48. Okay, so this is what has been done till step number 6. So if you see here, it is C, E, H, L, P, W, and then again 29, 37, 48, 64, 86 and 93. I hope this is clear, everybody. So a very, very easy question. Generally, you will see that the input output is not on the very difficult side. So if you are able to understand or crack the logic within the first 2 minutes, that means it can be absolutely doable. Okay? Chalo. Next question. We have a question based on what? This is your syllogism, reverse syllogism, है ना? तो reverse syllogism का question है, जल्दी से try करिए. You can see we have been given 3 different conclusions, and then we have 5 options. Now, out of the 5 options, which of the following will be sufficient to arrive at these 3 as definite conclusions is the question. तो जल्दी से इसको देखो. Whenever you have reverse syllogism, guys, try to apply the rules and see that if something can be eliminated. Let's say if there is a conclusion like some not, and in the set of statements you have all, so that means it's directly contradicting. तो contradictory statements देखो, उससे eliminate होगा, या फिर कोई rule apply होके कुछ eliminate हो रहा है. तो try this out. Let's see how this particular question is to be done. Okay, try this. Let's see. क्या कुछ एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर? Like here you can see second one, absolutely. जैसे पहला conclusion क्या है? Some briefcase are not umbrella. Right, this is the first conclusion. It's particular negative. Some briefcase are not umbrella. Now, if you check the second one, you can see all briefcases umbrella is given here. So this is the one which is contradicting, है ना? ये तो contradict कर देगा आपके conclusion को. So if we have all briefcases umbrella, how can we have a conclusion as some briefcases not umbrella? That's absolutely opposite nature, isn't it? Contradict हो गया. So 2 cannot be the right answer. है ना? Second one can be directly eliminated. You don't need to check the answer here. ठीक है? इसी तरह से और देखो, like let's say if we have some umbrella not being charger is a possibility, right? If we have this as a possibility, that is some umbrella not being charger is a possibility. This is a possibility type of situation. Now if you check the third one को देखो यहाँ पर क्या दे रखा है. We have given no umbrella is charger, isn't it? अगर हमारे पास no umbrella is charger है, that means some umbrella is not charger is a definite conclusion. Okay, so if it is a definite conclusion, that means its possibility will be false, है ना? यही तो होता है ना, अगर कुछ definitely true है, उसका possibility false होता है. Here also you can see that in the third one we have no umbrella is charger. So when we have no umbrella is charger, some not is definitely true, but the second conclusion is given as a possibility. So again it is contradicting the conclusion here. That means 3 is also not the right answer. Fourth will be the answer. Absolutely, Sapna. Good job. So you can say second and third are eliminated. अब आगे देखो क्या दे रखा है. Some trucks can never be charger. So that means we have a sum not between truck and charger. That is, some trucks are not charger. है ना? Now let's see where can we have that. Let's see अगर इसको भी हम eliminate कर सकते हैं कि नहीं. So let's try the first one. ठीक है. Now you can see we are left with 1, 4 and 5. अब फर्स्ट को कैसे एलिमिनेट करेंगे. कैन वी एलिमिनेट द फर्स्ट वन. सम अम्ब्रेलाज आर ट्रक. ऑल ट्रक्स आर ब्रीफ केस. नो ब्रीफ केस आर अम्ब्रेला. सम अम्ब्रेलाज आर चार्जर. ऑल ग्लासेस आर चार्जर. 5 कैन बी एलिमिनेटेड. अच्छा 5 को कैसे एलिमिनेट करोगे सपना. सम ब्रीफ केस आर अम्ब्रेला. ऑल अम्ब्रेला आर चार्जर. सो इफ ऑल अम्ब्रेला आर चार्जर, अगर ऑल अम्ब्रेला आर चार्जर है तो you can see that some umbrella not being charger is a possibility can be eliminated, है ना. क्योंकि some not नहीं हो सकता. जब every umbrella is inside charger, how can you have some umbrella not being charger as a possibility, है ना. तो fifth को भी eliminate कर सकते. So you can see that we have eliminated 2, 3 and 5. So now we are left with first and fourth, है ना. first बचा है, fourth बचा है. अब first को चाहो तो बना लो, है ना. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. So you can see that is right. Now अब first को देखो. Some umbrellas are truck. Okay. All trucks are briefcase. Okay. No briefcase is umbrella. So no briefcase is umbrella. Okay. Some umbrella are charger. Okay. All glasses are charger. ठीक है. तो चलो इसको बना के देख लेते हैं. You can see that first is not directly contradicting anyone. ठीक है. Some umbrellas are truck. Let's say this is some umbrellas are truck. All trucks are briefcase. All trucks are briefcase. No briefcase is umbrella. So you can see here, ये तो possible ही नहीं है ना. How can you make this statement? ये तो statements ही एक दूसरे को contradict करे. If you check the first one, you can see the statement itself is contradicting each other. All trucks are briefcase. No briefcase is umbrella. How can that happen? You can see no briefcase is umbrella. That's not possible. You will have a definite interaction between your you and B, isn't it? तो यहाँ पर तो ये स्टेटमेंट इटसेल्फ, मतलब स्टेटमेंट में ही कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट हो गया एक दूसरे के साथ, है ना. सो फर्स्ट इज ऑल्सो एलिमिनेटेड. सो द आंसर हैज टू बी ऑप्शन नंबर 4. So whenever you have these type of questions, that is your reverse syllogism, always try to eliminate options. If you are able to eliminate, absolutely great. अगर मान लो एलिमिनेट नहीं हो रहा है, कोई रूल नहीं अप्लाई हो रहा है, कहीं भी नहीं हो रहा है, फिर आपको पांचों ऑप्शन के लिए बना के देखना पड़ेगा. बट दिस इज अ वेरी स्कोरिंग टॉपिक, राइट. इसमें आप डेफिनेटली स्कोर कर सकते हो. मे बी यू विल टेक 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. That's okay. You have that much time, isn't it? But absolutely make it sure that you do not make mistake in this particular question, because this is one of the easiest questions you can have in RBI Grade B. ठीक है. चलो next question we have data sufficiency. तो चलो इसको जल्दी से देखो and let me know what should be the answer here. Okay, try this out. एनीबडी, किसी का आंसर आया? डेटा सफिशिएंसी है, यू हैव टू टेल विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज सफिशिएंट टू आंसर द क्वेश्चन. The question is which of the box is just kept just below the one that contains radio. चलो ट्राई करते हैं इसको, ठीक है. लेट्स सी हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इज टू बी डन. सो यू कैन सी देयर आर 6 बॉक्सेस, राइट? P Q R S T U, P Q R S T U, 6 boxes है. Every box has a particular item. Now it is given box R is kept second from the bottom at a gap of 2 boxes from the one that contains card. ठीक है, only 2. चलो सपना देखेंगे. So you can see R is kept second from the bottom. So we know that R has to be here. R is kept second from the bottom at a gap of 2 boxes from card. So 1, 2, card has to be here. This is a fixed information. जो भी common information होता है, that has to be applied on 1 as well as 2. Box U, which is neither at the bottom nor adjacent to one that contains card. So you can see that U cannot be adjacent to this card, right? U cannot be here, U cannot be here, U cannot be here. So there are two possibilities. Either U is card itself और U is at position number 3, है ना. दो ही possibilities है. जैसे ये card है, ये R है. So you can see that U can either be this one or U can be card itself, है ना. ये दोनों possibilities बन सकती है because U is not adjacent, that means neighboring card, and U is not at the bottommost card. So box U, which is neither at bottom nor adjacent to one that contains card, is kept at a gap of 1 box from watch. So U and you can see watch के बीच में there has to be a gap of 1, isn't it? So if U is here, you can see watch will be this one, है ना. And in the second case, you can see U and watch will be this one. तो ये दोनों possibilities बन रही है. Now box P contains book is kept at the top. So P book, you can see P and book will be here. Okay. Similarly, in this case also P and book will be here. ठीक है. Now the question is which box is just below radio? तो हमारा question क्या है? रेडियो के just नीचे कौन सा box है? Okay, that is the question. So you can see we are getting two possibilities here. Let's apply the information given in the first one. अब first में कौन सा apply करेंगे? देखो क्या दे रखा है. Only 2 boxes are there between Q and T. Q which is kept adjacent to S, है ना. So Q and T के बीच में there should be 2 boxes and Q has to be adjacent to S. अब इस वाले केस में देखो, when we add this, let's use another color. So you can see that Q and T has to be here such that Q is adjacent to S. In this case, you will have your Q and T here such that Q is adjacent to S. Box that contains radio is kept below laptop. So you can see radio has to be below laptop. Okay. Then Q contains mobile. So you can see Q contains mobile. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया Q contains mobile. ये भी हो गया Q contains mobile. Now it is given that radio is below laptop. So you can see radio below laptop and similarly radio below laptop, है ना. So you can see using the first one we are getting two possibilities because we had to find that which box is kept just below radio. यहाँ पर तो we have nothing, right? यहाँ पर तो कुछ भी नहीं है, so that means no box is there. In the first case we are getting a T, है ना. So that means we have two possibilities using one alone. तो इससे तो नहीं आ रहा है ना. अब second देखो, when we use the second one, let's try. ठीक है, इसको try कर लेते हैं second one को. So let's remove all that we have done with the red because red वाला ही है जो हमारा first में information था, right? Blue वाला तो fixed है. So let's try using the second information here. Okay. Now what is given in the second one? Box Q, which is neither adjacent to book nor at bottom, is kept just above the one that contains laptop. So you can see Q is not adjacent to book. So that means Q cannot be adjacent to book. So Q cannot be here. Q cannot be bottom. So that means Q will be this one and it is immediately above laptop. So Q laptop will be like this. Similarly, in this case also you can see the only possibility will be Q laptop here. ठीक है, ये बन गया. अब आगे देखो क्या दे रखा है. Then we have only one box is there between radio and mobile. So you can see radio and mobile के बीच में एक box होना है. That means this is eliminated anyways, है ना. ये वाला तो eliminate हो जाएगा. So one box between radio and this what is there? Only one box is kept between radio and mobile. So you can see we have radio mobile here or radio mobile here, isn't it? ये बन गया. और अब यहाँ पर और कुछ दे रखा है, क्यू विच इज नीदर एडजेसेंट टू वन बुक एंड नॉर एट बॉटम इज जस्ट अबव लैपटॉप, ओनली वन इज देयर बिटवीन रेडियो एंड मोबाइल, सो यू कैन सी ओनली वन इज देयर. तो यहाँ पर भी यू कैन सी दैट इमीडिएटली बिलो रेडियो वी कैन हैव योर यू, और इमीडिएटली बिलो रेडियो वी कैन हैव समथिंग एल्स एज वेल. तो यहाँ पर भी आपके पास ऑप्शन बन रहा है, isn't it? So you can see that using two alone also you cannot find the answer. So that means now we will have to combine the data. अब combine करके देखो, है ना, combine करके देखो. Let's see what is given here. Only two boxes are kept between Q and T. Q is adjacent to S, so you can see Q and T will be like this. Box that contains radio is one below laptop. So radio has to be below laptop. तो यहाँ पर देखो radio is below laptop. That means this is radio and this is mobile. है ना. Box Q contains mobile, you can see Q contains mobile. That means the answer will be both. तो यहाँ पर सिंगल से आंसर नहीं आएगा, the answer will be both. So we need the data given in both of these. Are we clear everybody? Okay, so this is a question based on data sufficiency. You will again see that data sufficiency can be a easy question, matlab you can do it, but again remember that to complete one question of data sufficiency which is of 1 mark, you will take at least 3 minutes or 4 minutes, है ना. So it's better to do this after you have completed the easier questions or maybe the set based question, क्योंकि this is just 1 mark question, है ना. तो स्ट्रैटेजाइज वेल कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन करना है, कौन सा नहीं करना है, या कौन सा बाद में करना है, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. चलो इस क्वेश्चन को देखो. वी हैव अ क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग क्वेश्चन. यू हैव टू टेल विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग अजम्पशंस इज ट्रू. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर अजम्पशन आपको बताना है. सो लेट्स सी, ट्राई दिस आउट. चलो जल्दी से इसका आंसर बताइए. Okay, the third one. अच्छा चलो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड, राइट. लेट्स सी व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर हियर. देखो क्या दे रखा. अ डाइवर्सिफाइड ब्रिक एंड मॉर्टर कंपनी रिसेंटली हायर्ड अ वेब डिजाइनर. व्हाट इज अ ब्रिक एंड मॉर्टर कंपनी? ब्रिक एंड मॉर्टर का मतलब होता है विच हैज अ फिजिकल प्रेजेंस. ठीक है, तो हमारे पास दो तरह के, वी हैव टू टाइप्स ऑफ, यू कैन से आउटलेट्स. आइदर इट इज अ ऑनलाइन अवेलेबिलिटी, राइट, जहां पर आप ऑनलाइन खरीद सकते हो, or it is a brick and mortar type of outlet, that is there is a physical, मतलब physical store है. ठीक है, so a diversified brick and mortar company recently hired a web designer and created an interesting online clothing catalog to take its clothing business online. As a result, the company has a huge uptick in the volume of sales in the clothing segment. So you can see what has happened. The one which had physical presence, they have started an online clothing catalog also, so that they can sell off their products online as well. तो उसकी वजह से क्या हुआ? The company has the huge uptick, मतलब ज्यादा sales हो गए. The volume of sales increased in this particular clothing segment. The spurt was caused due to increased orders from digitally literate clients, है ना. So there are clients who are digitally literate and they have given the new orders here. तो इसकी वजह से sales बढ़ गए. Now the company is planning to take another of its business segment, namely electronic goods online. So you can see what are they trying to do. अब वो अपना दूसरा जो business है, that is of electronics. So first they have done it with the clothing segment. Now they are going for the electronics goods as well. मतलब अब वो electronics goods को भी online available कराएंगे. So which of the following assumptions hold true? ठीक है, first one, other electronic good companies does not have online presence. How can we assume this? We have no information about the other companies, है ना. ये तो हम नहीं assume कर सकते कि बाकी कंपनीज का ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंस नहीं है, राइट? सो फर्स्ट इज नॉट द राइट आंसर. लेट्स चेक द थर्ड वन. थर्ड बोल रहे हो ना सपना, थर्ड को देखते हैं. The same web designer can be used for designing electronic goods catalog too. Now here you can see that we have said that there is a web designer, right? But ये जरूरी नहीं है कि that person is the only one who can design it. Maybe there are other designers also. We cannot assume that. देखो ये तो तय है, this is absolutely fixed that they are going to have a digital presence. But this is not necessary that they will be doing the same, they will be hiring the same web designer again for this particular job. They have this particular passage has just mentioned कि वो करवाएंगे, वो डिजिटली उस चीज को करवाएंगे, लेकिन उसी पर्सन से करवाएंगे. दैट इज नॉट द राइट अजम्पशन हियर, इजंट इट सपना? तो ये हमें पता है कि वो ये काम करवाने वाले हैं, दे आर गोइंग ऑनलाइन, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली फॉर श्योर. But will they be hiring the same person? That is again not the right assumption here. They may take another person, right? ये तो कहीं भी नहीं बोला है कि that is the same web designer we have to assume करना है ना मैम. लेकिन ये बहुत बड़ा assumption हो जाएगा सपना. ये जरूरी नहीं है कि यही assumption हो. अगर मान लो whenever you have to test an assumption, always try to negate that particular assumption. तो इस particular assumption को negate करके देखो कि the same web designer cannot be used for designing the electronic goods catalog. तो क्या ये पैसेज गलत हो जाएगा? अगर हमने कहा, मान लो थर्ड को नेगेटिव करो कि वो वाला जो वेब डिजाइनर है उसको हम यूज नहीं कर सकते उस कैटलॉग को डिजाइन करने के लिए. सो यू कैन सी दैट इन दैट पर्टिकुलर केस the passage does not get negated क्योंकि it is quite possible that they are using another web designer, isn't it? So you can see 3 is not the right answer, 2 will be the right answer, Palak, absolutely. Fourth, देखो, other companies do not have quality web designers. Again, another information which we cannot assume here. We have no information about other companies, है ना? So 4 is not the one. The company can wind up its brick and mortar business. Again, we cannot say that the offline presence or the physical presence of the particular company is not required anymore. तो ये भी नहीं कर सकते. Second क्यों valid होगा? Digitally literate clients will be interested in electronic goods. This is the one that we can assume here. Now, why can we assume this? You can see that if you negate this particular information, the complete passage, the conclusion also goes wrong. Digitally literate clients will not be interested in electronic goods. मान लो इसको हमने negate किया. That is, the clients, the digitally literate clients will not be interested in electronic goods. Then will this particular conclusion make any sense? फिर क्या ये करने का कोई मतलब बनेगा कि they are going digitally online for the electronic goods? You can see कि जैसे ही सेकंड को नेगेट किया ना, आपका कंक्लूजन ही कोई मतलब नहीं रखता है, वो भी नेगेट हो गया. So always remember that on negating the assumption का उल्टा लिया तो आपका पूरा पैसेज, उसका जो कंक्लूजन है उसका कोई मीनिंग नहीं रहेगा, उसको करने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं बनेगा. And you can understand that why we are doing this, why we are going in online. So whenever we are bringing in a new product or whenever we are going or doing some new strategy, that means people must have a demand for that, है ना? उसमें उनको interest होगा. So digitally literate clients will be interested in electronic goods will be the right answer here. तो इसका आंसर क्या बनेगा? Option number 2 बनेगा. Are we clear everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear with this? ये समझ में आया सबको? प्लीज बताइएगा. Are we clear everyone? So Palak, absolutely the answer would be option number 2. बिल्कुल सही है. ठीक है? Everyone clear? तो जब भी आप कोई नया प्रोडक्ट लाते हो, जब भी आप कोई नई स्ट्रैटेजी अपनाते हो, तो उसका अजम्पशन क्या होता है? दैट पीपल हैव अ डिमांड फॉर दैट, दे हैव अ रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर दैट, और दे विल बी इंटरेस्टेड इन बाइंग दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट, है ना? चलो, so I hope everybody has understood the question. We have one more puzzle after this, तो उसको भी हम करेंगे अभी. And guys, we have a complete course for your RBI Grade B 2024 with detailed summary notes for ESIFM. Phase 1 and Phase 2 live classes will be there, plus videos will be there. So you can absolutely check this particular batch, that is RBI Grade B complete course, right? This is a pathway, a gateway to your RBI Grade B. Also, we have RBI Grade B 2024 Summit batch, which is specifically Phase 1, dedicated for Phase 1, QRE plus GA. So this is Phase 1. इससे पहले वाला Phase 1, Phase 2 दोनों के लिए था. This is specifically for your Phase 1. So you can check this out as well. चलो लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज अ पजल. ठीक है, तो ये आपके लिए पजल का क्वेश्चन है. लेट्स ट्राई दिस आउट. अ वेरी नाइस पजल इन हियर. आई विल रिमूव माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम द स्क्रीन. तो मैं खुद को यहाँ से हटा रही हूँ ताकि यू कैन सी द कंप्लीट क्वेश्चन. ओके, ट्राई दिस आउट. लेट्स सी. So once you complete the question, you have to tell me who is the person who likes yellow. ठीक है, so you can see there is a person who likes yellow, different colors they like. So you have to tell me who is the person who likes the color yellow. ठीक है, चलो try this out. Let's see. जल्दी से इसको ट्राई करिए. वेरी नाइस पजल. इट इज लाइक अगर आप एसबीआई क्लर्क की बात करोगे ना जो आने वाला है, तो दिस इज अ मेंस लेवल पजल फॉर एसबीआई क्लर्क. चलो ट्राई दिस आउट गाइस वेरी क्विकली. I hope we are able to do the question here. A very nice question. बहुत अच्छा सा प्यारा सा क्वेश्चन है ये. And I hope everybody has liked this session. तो अगर अभी तक सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया है गाइस, तो प्लीज लाइक द सेशन. सेशन को जल्दी से लाइक भी कर देना. अच्छा चलो एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स डू दिस टुगेदर, ठीक है, इसको साथ में करते हैं, ट्राई करते हैं दैट हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इज टू बी डन हियर. लेट मी कम बैक ऑन द स्क्रीन. तो चलो इसको ट्राई करते हैं, ठीक है. So you can see that we have this information that there are 9 persons who are visiting a particular tourist destination in the months given here. 9 months are there and 9 different colors are being liked by these persons, ठीक है. तो इसको देखो कैसे करना है, ट्राई, ठीक है, ट्राई करते हैं. लेट्स चेक हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इज टू बी डन, ठीक है. So you can see we have been given the 3 persons visiting between the one who likes pink and K who visits in a month having an even number of days. Now even number of days, you can see we have April, we have September and we have November. So we have 3 different months where we have even number of days, है ना. Even number मतलब 30 days in here. So either April, September or November. बाकी में तो you can see we have 31 days. Now, if you check, we have one fixed information. The one who likes brown visits in October. तो brown is there in October. तो ये तो fixed information है, तो इसको लिख लेते हैं, ठीक है. Let's say this is your brown. अब brown से related देखो क्या दे रखा है. 3 persons visited between the one who likes brown and M who does not like red. So brown and M के बीच में there should be 3 persons. So 1, 2, 3. This should be your M and M should not be the one who likes red. ठीक है, तो M के पास red नहीं होना चाहिए. M will not like red. Okay. So now once you have placed your M and brown here, you can see you can try to place this one also. That is, there are 3 persons between pink and K has to be in an even number of days. अब जैसे मान लो, you can see that we already have your M in this April, है ना. M तो April में आ चुका है. So where should we place your K? Either in September or November. तो दो ही possibilities है. Let's try. M brown ये हो गया, ठीक है. So let's say if we place your K here, September में पे place कर लो. So that means we have 3 persons between K and pink. So 1, 2, 3. This will be your pink. This is the first case. Similarly, let's say if you place your K here, so 1, 2, 3, this will be your pink, है ना. So either of the two cases, ये दोनों cases बन सकते हैं. अब आगे देखो क्या दे रखा है. The number of persons who visited between T and brown is 1 less than the number of persons between C and pink. C is neither in December nor in July. And if you see, it is also given the one who likes white is immediately before C. So this is also related to the information that we are going to use right now, है ना. तो C के just पहले कौन है? The one who likes white, है ना. So C से just पहले we have to place your white. Now if you see this, the number of persons between T and brown is 1 less than that between C and pink, ठीक है. So let's say if we place your T here, right, it has to be 1 less. So let's say if you place your T here, that is we have 0 persons between T and brown. We should have 1 person between your C and pink, है ना. तो C कहाँ पर आएगा? You can see C can be in July, but this is already given that C is not in December or July. तो C July में हो नहीं सकता. That means you cannot place your T in November. Okay. Now let's say if you place your T in December, so we have 1 person between T and brown, है ना. अगर T को यहाँ पर place किया, so we have 1 person between T and brown. That means we should have 2 persons between C and pink. So you can see 1, 2. C can be here and your white can be here. This is one possibility that we can have. और कोई possibility बनेगी क्या? Let's check. So we had your M here, pink here, and your brown here. ठीक है. और देख लेते हैं. Let's see. Do we have any other possibility for T? Let's say if we place your T here, again you can see अगर T को यहाँ पर place किया, that means we have 1 person between T and brown. So अगर 1 person is there between T and brown, so that means we should have your C at a gap of 2 persons. Again you can see that अगर यहाँ पर T को place किया तो C को कहाँ place करोगे? Not possible. Let's say if you place your T at this position, ठीक है, T को यहाँ पर place किया, so we have 2 persons between your T and brown. So we should have 3 persons between your C and pink. So 1, 2, 3, not possible. K already है. Here you can, let's say if you have already taken this one. Let's say if we take your T here, अब T का pink हो सकता है क्या? No, it is already given T does not like pink, है ना. ये तो mentioned है that T does not like pink. Let's say if you take your T here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 persons between T and brown. That means we should have 6 persons between your C and pink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C will be here, which is not possible because C is not in December or July. ये already दे रखा था. है ना. सो यू कैन सी दैट दिस इज नॉट अ पॉसिबिलिटी. तो यहाँ पर तो सिर्फ एक ही केस बना है ना. फर्स्ट वाले में वी हैव ओनली वन केस, दैट इज दिस वन. अब सेकेंड वाले में चेक करो, वेयर कैन वी प्लेस योर टी, सी, व्हाइट एंड पिंक, है ना. तो लेट्स ट्राई द फर्स्ट सेकेंड केस हियर. Let's say if we place your T here, so we have one person between T and brown. That means we should have two persons between C and pink, such that C is immediately after white. So here if pink is here, 1 2 नीचे C यहाँ पर हो सकता है, that is C who likes brown, and C is immediately having white before him. ठीक है. But you can see C who neither likes brown nor orange, ये तो दे रखा था कि C brown नहीं like कर सकता. That means you cannot have your C here, so not possible. Let's say if we take your T here, ठीक है, मान लो T को यहाँ पर रखा. So if we have 0% between T and brown, so that means we should have 1% between C and pink. So you can see that yes, that is a possibility. So let's try that out. ठीक है, इसको चेक कर लेते हैं. सेकेंड वाले केस में you can see we have M here, pink here and your K here. ठीक है. Let's say if we place your C here, sorry T here. अब मान लो T को यहाँ पर प्लेस किया है ना. Let's say if we place your T here, so we have 0 persons between T and brown. So we should have 1 person between C and pink, such that C is here, and C से just पहले we have your white. So you can see C white will be like this. ठीक है. Similarly, can we have any other possibility? Let's say if we take your T here, so T in this position, we have 1 person between T and brown, so we should have 2 persons between C and pink. ऊपर नहीं हो सकता, 1 2 नीचे. C can be in October, but C does not like brown again, so not possible. So you can see T cannot be here, है ना. T cannot be here. Similarly, T cannot like pink also, that was already given. अब मान लो T को यहाँ पर लेते हो, so 1 2 3 4 persons between T and brown. So we should have 5 persons between pink and C, which is not possible. इसी तरह से T को यहाँ भी नहीं ले सकते. So you can see we are getting only 2 possibilities in here. I hope everybody is able to understand, guys. यहाँ तक किसी को कोई डाउट हो प्लीज बताइएगा. Are we clear till here, everybody? यहाँ तक समझ में आया? So you can see we are getting these 2 possibilities here. Everything is fulfilled till now. No problems in here, है ना. I hope this is clear. देखो यहाँ पर क्या क्या दे रखा था नेगेटिव में. T neither likes pink nor red. तो यहाँ पर फर्स्ट वाले में पिंक या रेड नहीं होना चाहिए. So T cannot like red, है ना, तो ये नहीं होगा. सेकेंड वाले में यू कैन सी T कैन नॉट लाइक रेड, तो यहाँ पर T के साथ रेड नहीं होगा. ठीक है, इस वाले T के साथ यहाँ पर नहीं लिखते, 2 केसेस है. तो T शुड नॉट लाइक रेड. ओके, लेट्स राइट इट डाउन दैट T शुड नॉट लाइक रेड. ओके, एंड C के लिए क्या था? C हु लाइक्स नीदर ब्राउन नॉर ऑरेंज. सो C के लिए ब्राउन या ऑरेंज नहीं होना चाहिए. ठीक है, C इज नॉट ब्राउन और ऑरेंज, तो ये दोनों नहीं होने चाहिए C के लिए. And C is not in December or July. तो you can see neither of the cases C is in December or July. एक केस में C अगस्त में है, एक केस में मार्च में. ठीक है, उसके बाद देखो what is given here. इतना हो गया. Now the number of persons who visited between Z and white is one more than the number of persons after the one who likes red. Z visits in any month after the one who likes blue, है ना. तो you can see that what is given here. So the number of persons between Z and white has to be one more than, right, is one more than the number of persons after red. So let's say if we have to place your Z, ठीक है, अब Z को कहाँ पर place कर सकते हो? Let's say if we place your Z in the first case here, so we have 1 2 3 persons between Z and white. So that means we should have 2 persons after red, but this is not possible because you can see we already have your brown in here, है ना. Let's say if we place your Z here, so if we have 2 persons between Z and white, so we should have 1 person after red. So you can see that's a possibility. So you can see that this is possible that Z is the one who likes brown, right? यहाँ पर Z brown कर सकते हो. ठीक है. Similarly, let's say if we place your Z here, so we have 1 person between Z and white. Again, we cannot have 2 persons after your red because you can see brown is already there. Similarly, you can see the number of persons between Z and white has to be one more than that, right? Sorry. So, अगर आपने Z को यहाँ पर place किया, so we have 1 person between Z and white, so we should have 1 person after red. तो ये भी हो सकता है ना? So you can see, let's say in this case, we have pink here, M here, white. This is your C, this is your K, this was your brown, and this is your T. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पर देखो, let's say if we place your Z here, so we have two persons between Z and white, है ना, two persons between Z and white, so we should have one person after R, red, है ना. So you can see we can have your red here. This is one case. Similarly, let's say if we place your this one here, that is Z and white here. अब मान लो Z को यहाँ पर place किया, so we have one person between Z and white, so we should have zero persons after red, so Z T will be red here. But this was also given that T does not like red. ये तो हमें पता था ना that T does not like red. That means this is not a possibility. So you cannot place your Z in February. First वाले केस में Z को February में place, sorry March में place नहीं कर सकते. Because if you have this, T will be the one who likes red, which is not a possibility. So we have removed this as well. ठीक है, तो ये वाला केस नहीं बनेगा. अब आगे देखते हैं. Let's see, let's try. Let's say if we take your this one here, मान लो यहाँ पर दिया हमने T को, right? So let's say if we place your T here, so what was given, the number of persons, Z को यहाँ पर, so the number of persons between Z and white. So Z is here, so we have two persons between Z and white, right? Two persons are there between Z and white, so we should have one person after red. So you can see this is a possibility. तो ये हो सकता है. You can see two persons between Z and white and one person after red. So first वाले केस में we have two possibilities that Z can be in January also, and we have one person after your this one. But it is also given that Z visits in one of the months after blue. मतलब यहाँ पर तो Z first वाला है, so how can he be after blue? That means this case is also invalid, है ना. अब इस वाले केस में देखो, let's try out the second case here. Now you can see in this particular question a lot of cases are there and you do not have a very good connectivity. मतलब आपको केस पे केस बना के देखना पड़ेगा. So that is why it is a time taking questions. You will see in RBI Grade B that these are your absolute great questions and you will have very high number of cases. बहुत सारे cases बनेंगे. अब second वाले में देखो, where should we place your Z here? Let's say if we place your Z at this position, so we have two between Z and white, we should have one after red, है ना. So you can see, let's say if Z is here, so we have two things between Z and white, so we will have your red here. Okay, this is a okay, you can see that's fine, no problems here. But again you can see that white has to be, no, Z has to be after blue, so that means either C or M will be blue. ठीक है, no problems here. और कोई पॉसिबिलिटी था क्या, एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं यहाँ पर. लेट्स ट्राई टू मेक दिस अगेन. ठीक है, सेकेंड वाले केस को फिर से बना के देख लेते हैं. ओके, सो लेट्स सी, दिस वाज योर C M पिंक, T, दिस वाज योर ब्राउन, दिस इज योर K. ठीक है, यहाँ पर देखो व्हाइट को हमने यहाँ पर प्लेस किया, सो व्हाइट सॉरी Z को यहाँ पर प्लेस किया था, दिस वाज व्हाइट ऑलरेडी. ठीक है, so Z को यहाँ पर प्लेस किया. लेट्स से इफ वी प्लेस योर Z here, so we have 3 between Z and white, we cannot have 2 after red, not possible. Z here, let's say, so 1 2 3 4 5 between Z and white, so we should have 4 after red. So 1 2 3 4 red can be here also, है ना. तो ये भी एक possibility बनेगी. That is, this is your Z, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 between Z and white. So we should have 4 after red, so that means red can be here as well. तो ये भी एक possibility बन रहा है आपका. तो देखो अभी भी हमारे पास 3 possibilities चल रही है ना. So you can see we have these 3 possibilities right now. तो 1 2 3. अब आगे देखो और क्या दे रखा है. Let's see. 2 persons are there between black and W. W who visits in one of the months having odd number of days. W does not like pink, visits immediately after green, है ना. So W has to be immediately after green and W does not like pink and W has to be in a month of odd number of days, that means 31. अब फर्स्ट वाले केस में देखो, March is not possible for W because W does not like pink, है ना. Let's say if we have W here, है ना, let's say we have W here, so that means green will be M, that's absolutely okay. And we have 2 persons between W and black, so you can see, yes, we can have that also, है ना. So you can see in the first case we will have your W here, your green here, ये बनेगा W and green. So black नीचे तो नहीं आ सकता, 1 2 black will be here, है ना, ये बन गया black. आगे देखो, then what, W who does not like pink, that is already done, visits immediately after green. Neither G nor Q likes your this one pink, so G and Q cannot be pink, so that means G and Q has to be here and G and Q has to be here. Now what is given? we are left with B. So the number of persons visiting between B and blue, B and blue. So you can see B will be this one. So number of persons between B and blue is one more than that between G and orange. So let's say if we take your blue here, right? So you can see we have two persons between B and blue, right? So we should have one person between G and your orange. So you will see that G will be this one and orange will be this one. So ये G हो जाएगा. So you can see that this will be the case that you will be getting here. तो ये आपका केस बन जाएगा. ये G है तो ये Q हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So this I guess will be the case that you should be getting. अब आगे क्या दे रखा है? The one who is visited is blue is more than that between G and orange. So that is all done. है ना? तो येलो आपका यहाँ पर बचेगा बिकॉज दिस इज द वन दैट यू शुड बी गेटिंग, है ना. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर एवरीबडी. सो यू हैव टू ट्राई आउट दीज टू केसेस ऑल्सो. इन दोनों केसेस को भी चेक करना वेदर यू कैन फिल इट और नॉट, है ना. ये दोनों केसेस भी आप ट्राई करके देखना कि इफ यू आर एबल टू एलिमिनेट दिस और नॉट. So this will be the final answer that you should be getting here. Are we clear everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts here. Everybody clear? So you can see this was one of the difficult questions that we had in a puzzle, right? काफी सारे cases थे इसमें, which was a time taking question. So always remember, you have to find out the easy questions, the moderate questions, and then go for the difficult ones in your examination. ठीक है? चलो इसको homework के लिए ले लो. This is a data sufficiency question. Try this out at home, okay? And mention the answer in the comment section. That is whether 1 is alone sufficient, whether 2 is alone sufficient, whether you require the data in both of them, right? Or whether none of them is the answer. ठीक है, तो इसको check करना and in the comments below you have to mention the answer. Okay. So thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, you can feel free to talk to me on the channel, that is Reasoning by Nikita. तो इस पर्टिकुलर चैनल पे आप मुझसे बात कर सकते हो रीजनिंग बाय निकिता पे. And please remember that Monday and Wednesday, ठीक है, Monday and Wednesday we are having the sessions at 10 a.m. Every Monday and Wednesday we will be having the sessions at 10 a.m. for your regulatory exams. ठीक है, so do not miss it out. This Wednesday we will be having some very good questions for your coded blood relation. ठीक है, blood relation पे हम बात करेंगे, the type of questions which we come across in your RBI Grade B. Okay. So thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it. So thank you guys. Please take care. Stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you.